So I'm going to read. I was supposed to be here for the one of the opening events where the poets wrote a poem in response to the posters, and I was sick and I couldn't make it. So I figured this is my chance to read what I had written. So the first poem is called "The Birds," and it's based on this poem right here of the crow perched on the penis. And the poem is called "The Birds." And it begins with an epigraph. They said when you got here, the whole thing started. Who are you? What are you? Where did you come from? I think you're the cause of all this. I think you're evil. The hysterical mother and diner from Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Someone must always take the blame. Whoring flight attendants or government bureaucrats, for example. But in this case, it happens to be a cool blonde, maybe too icy and mint green, trailed by rumors from across the sea, dancing naked in a fountain, causing a scene. Because if there's no culpability, then the world will spin off its axis, rotated by millions of flapping wings. It begins in the big city, but that's too obvious. So take the action north to Bodega Bay, the tranquility ripe for destruction, the "it can't happen here" placidness broken only by seagull cries as they wheel and dive over the harbor. And then one attacks, draws blood. Melanie Daniels, the stranger in town, becomes patient zero. Soon the birds are massing outside the door, indiscriminately pecking away at school teachers and children, ruining birthday parties, upsetting casual lunches and commerce. They perch in the most unexpected places, wake up with morning wood, hazy about whether it's your wife or boyfriend next to you, and find beady eyes staring back, ready to put the peck in pecker. No one is safe. Not even farmers, chain-smoking school marms, or overbearing mothers with retinas stronger than any contraception. Handsome men who spend too much time in the city with hoods and ne'er-do-wells, come home with soiled underwear and reeking of jazz and liquor, are also in mortal danger. Realization sets in far too late, not until the air is filled with murders of crows. They wait, patient jinxes, until you're lulled into a false sense of security, then attack. In the end, Melanie is drawn to the bedroom, left wide-eyed and ravaged, and the townspeople will say she got what she deserved for bringing the scourge upon them. But the radio crackles with news, the beat of black wings all the way to San Francisco. So the other poem is based on the poster that's out in the hallway. The police officer, the 1950s era police officer, and the poem is called Badge 69. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. I'm not a pop star cruising for rough or rugged daddies, but since you have a prophylactic, it's my civic duty to comply with your commands that echo off stall walls as I assume the position. I hear the rubber snap over your nightstick, your belt clattering on the tile as you read my bottom, the riot act. Guilty as charged, sir. Yes, sir. I want to resist this arrest, play out my jail cell fantasies, cuff me and stuff me, wrapped up against cavity creeps, go deep, blast off, master and civil servant. You're probably just a rent-a-cop or some husband out for a thrill, but my parents always taught me to respect a man